I think Edie was happy to finally have another painter in the family. Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush. I was 4 when Milton disappeared. Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors. Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out. Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Louis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room, until Mom got him a job at the cannery. Louis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on. Louis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
Who knows what that is? I literally had to grab my microphone after I saw that. I was like, before, like a few months ago, I wouldn't have known what that was. This too, I'm pretty sure you could. I don't know if you can only use. Oh, more. I didn't even see this. Cigar. He could be using tobacco. Yeah, this could be just cigarette stuff.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life. He kept working at the cannery, but he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to wander.
So I'm controlling that thing.
I asked him to describe it. He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth. He'd feel his way about. Then something moved. Bats. And toads. And things that have not names. He knew it was all in his head. But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself.
I'm not even looking at the fish anymore.
But he found something more. I worried about him then. Daydreaming at the cannery. I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused. Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on. I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first. He told me he'd made a new friend. On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians. And songs for them to play. He talked about starting a band. And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger. He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination, so he could do whatever he wished. He held an election for mayor, and he won. They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him. He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on. New Louisville. St. Louis. He started drifting away from our reality. Minneapolis, until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery. Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Louis kept sailing on. In Louisburg, he heard rumors of a handsome queen. The queen was on her own quest for radiant rainbows. He followed the sound of her silver harp. His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound. He knew the world was all in his imagination. But he was so proud of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king. For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Louis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace. My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him. We began to forget the world we know. I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker.
Is this a horror game? This place seems kind of scary. But I guess this is a cannery then.
He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
Did it say he was dead? Yes, it did. Those brains all skedaddled.
I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder. palace would be packed with his companions.
What's it called? Comatose? Or in a coma?
Including the wise Calico, who insisted on advising him.
A calico's a cat, I think. Calico. I know I heard that word before.
His queen waited, holding his crown. There was only one thing left to do.
His doesn't seem that bad. Whoa.
Bend down his head.
I just said his didn't seem that bad, and that looks like a guillotine.
I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
He knows everyone, right? Whatever. What was Sanjay? And Eddie. Eddie's missing. And Dawn. Specifically those two.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder. I wish we'd stayed. But I understand why we left. My mom ended up leaving everything behind. What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe I should have come sooner. But it had to end one way or another. All that's left now is to tell you about that last night. That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma,
What are they
you know
eating?
what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our lives.
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
Oh.
The power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom said the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key to it.
You're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know this story.
My children are dead because of your story. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight.
Hmm?
We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
That wasn't a confused. That was a. When? How did she come to the conclusion that it was her fault?
Dear, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out. It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. No, I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way.
Whoa.
I turned around. I started seeing things. Things I'd forgotten had ever existed. But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them. Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it. Let go. I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car.
Violence. Police brutality.
I never saw Grandma Edie again.
She said, "Put that book down before you die."
Came to pick her up. She was always gone. After that, we moved around a lot. We both tried to make the best of it.
Those used to be the best gloves. Now they seem kind of stupid.
A few years went by.
Because your palm's never cold. It's your fingers.
My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly. She got better for a while. And then she didn't. And then I was alone.
Y'all know what kind of fucking game this is.
The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is. This journal was supposed to be for you. But now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you. And tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way. This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad when I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
It's a boy. What the heck? Yeah, I can now I can clearly see why this game had a lower rating than Gone Home. In Gone Home, it was you were learning things, and by the end of the game you were like, okay, this is that. This game, from the beginning to the end, was just dying. Literally everybody in this game died. Even the baby died. And the crazy part is, Milton didn't die, he vanished. Why couldn't the baby have vanished? Why did they have to drown the fucking baby? I don't know what that was. The baby couldn't have drowned, and then when they came to find him, it vanished. Huh? The baby literally was in the bathtub, and it was done. That baby dead. Like that was, out of all the deaths, even the sick girl, when she died, it actually didn't make any sense. So it could have been like, oh, maybe something happened. I don't know. Like, there's a possibility. There's some small slither chance, even though there was a monster, but there's no monsters, so maybe nothing happened. But that baby was in water. There's no other water thing. When you're in a bathtub and the water go over your head, you don't go to Jamaica. But then for some reason, like, and Milton's part was so short. Milton's part was actually useless. They could have just gave that to the baby and drowned Milton. Milton could have just drowned. Or even the druggy guy, he could have drowned. He could have been in the bathtub and been hallucinating and then drowned. Oh yeah, this game is doing that thing. I've seen this a lot now, where a game blocks all the trophies until you finish it, and then all the trophies that you've gotten pop. But I don't know how that even works. Like, all of them just said hidden as he got there. And who are these people? Oh, I was about to say, I thought these were the dead people. Like, and this is based on a true story. Like, dude. Yeah. So what's my rating for this game? On a scale from 1 to 10, I'd give it like a 7. It's about what it got on the website that I looked at. Like a 7. 7's okay. It's a pretty good game. Would I recommend it to anyone to play? No. I would never in my life would someone say, hey, give me a story game to play and I'd recommend this. I wouldn't recommend this to anybody. Like, hey, you want to hear a horribly sad story? Play this game. No. And what was the ending? What was that? Then the main character dies at the end. Someone's gonna be like, you stupid kid. The game's about life. Oh, I'm not playing a game to know about life. What the heck? What the heckin' heck? Where's the comedy? Where's the done, actually? Replay story. Wait! Okay, everything's filled in. I was about to say. Yeah, Dawn. Okay. Jeff Legaspie. Jordan Marks. But why are the kid pictures? I guess that's what's making it look even creepier. Because it's like 30-year-old people's childhood pictures. Yeah, if you look at your baby pictures, you're like, what time zone was this? I mean, what time zone? What time zone? I mean, what century were these pictures taken in? Like, I remember seeing a picture of me as a kid, and I had like some gold bangle thing around my ankles. I'm like, what the heck was going on? And I had like these leather boots, these red leather boots. The end. Yeah, the game was 7 out of 10. It's pretty high up there. Like, nothing was wrong with it. It was perfectly fine. Would I recommend it to anyone? No, never. Don't play this game. Nobody needs to play this.